What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. Thanks for being subscribed to our channel. If you're one of those that aren't, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell for the notification so you can be notified when we continue to put out more content. Also, check out the fanstop.com. Great apparel. Sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club. Use code SURGE. Get 10% off the first 3 months of the Shirt of the Month Club. Here for our senior spotlight today, we are highlighting Nicole May, senior pitcher, one who a word to describe Nicole May, guys, probably the word that is used most often is loyal. Nicole May has been loyal at her time in Oklahoma. Not just that, she's been really, really good. Getting near 100 strikeouts every single season as a pitcher, starting pitching many games as a freshman. She was really, really good. Her highlight season was her junior year, where she went 18-0 and had the best ERA of her career that year. But Nicole May, a great senior for the University of Oklahoma.
Yeah, Nicole May, I mean, like you kind of said it all there. But here's the thing about Nicole May is Nicole May, I think from year to year, even though maybe her stats doesn't always show it, I do think she improved every single year on some aspect of her game. This year, I thought down the stretch, I thought she was pitching the best she's pitched in her whole career down the stretch of the year. I mean, really good command. And I thought it was kind of cool that, she had a few big moments at the end of her career. And I think that's great for her. She's going to be remembered from Oklahoma fans. I think, unfortunately, I think a lot of OU fans, she kind of got second fiddle to pitchers that were here. And it's really a little bit unfair to Nicole May when you have players like Jordy Ball. This year it was Kelly Maxwell. I mean, you could go down the list, and she's kind of been, I don't want to say this like this, but a lot of people said that's the other pitcher, that she was never like the one. And, but for her, what she did at Oklahoma, Patty Gasso said it. She, like you said, Jeremy, loyal, was always there. She wouldn't trade for anybody. I mean, she was just a great teammate. And I think one thing I remember, it's etched in my mind, is every time OU's up to bat, the one by the dugout cage, almost every single picture image is her doing chants. She's right there by the dugout entrance. And it's like, that's where she was, man. She was always cheering on her teammates and encouraging them. I think it was great. Great player, great person.
Yeah, one of the best pitchers, I mean, for Oklahoma that just doesn't really get talked about that much. I mean, a career ERA of 1.73, 61-6 record with 371 in the third innings pitched, 421 strikeouts. That's big time stuff. Only 6 losses in her career. 3 of them were this year. Before that, I mean, last year, a perfect record in the circle for Oklahoma, 18-0. And like you said, Jay, kind of a different year this year for her. Senior year, you would think that usually the senior year is a time where you're the ace, especially in the pitching world. Wasn't the case for Nicole May, but I mean, in her own way, she had massive moments down the stretch. You look at the regionals; she got 2 wins in those in that regional this year in Norman. Look at coming out of the bullpen against Florida State, 2 innings of absolute shutdown softball. I mean, she was unhittable. The same could be said in the Big 12 championship game against Texas. She did struggle against Florida in that loss, but really to cap off her career coming out of the bullpen against Texas in game 2 of the national championship and throwing some good stuff is, I think that was a fitting way for her career to end as a Sooner.
Yeah, and some people don't know a couple of more interesting stats. She was a part of 2 combined perfect games, and she was a part of 7 combined no-hitters in her career. You talked about the 61-6, Hunter. And the one thing that I think people will remember most, besides the fact that Nicole May was a lifelong Sooner, when she had any chance she wanted probably to leave and could have been picked up by any program because of her stats, she stayed here, the loyalness. But also about Nicole May, her bullpen work late in her career is what Sooner fans are going to remember, because she was nearly unhittable a lot. And even in the Women's College World Series in Game 2 when she came in, Her drop ball and changeup was unbelievable. And that's what I'm going to remember in that game. She faces 6 batters and strikes out 4 of them. So, yeah, just a great performance there to end her career. And what Gasso says about May is really what you need to know. It's all good things. She talks about she really wanted the joy that Nicole May felt. It was just exciting for her to see. And all she has is good things to say about Nicole May as a Sooner.
Well, and you mentioned the bullpen. I think Nicole May had, because softball's changed a little bit, the pitching, and they're using more pitchers now. I think, if she was just coming in now as a freshman, she would be one of the best bullpen. If that was her role, bullpen and closer, I think she would be amazing. Because I think if you look at it, a lot of times, those first times through the lineup, like you said, very unhittable. Teams had trouble. And, I mean, I don't have the stat in front of me. I remember seeing it in the World Series, but just her bullpen work late this year, it was a long time before she really allowed to run. It's been a while. So really good for her out of the bullpen. And, it's one of those players that you're not going to see, I don't think, a whole lot of players that through their career are going to stick it out like she did. I think now with the portal and stuff, I mean, you're already seeing it. People that aren't getting a whole lot of playing time or aren't happy with they're not playing as much, they leave. Okay. And she didn't. She stuck it out. She stuck it out at Oklahoma. Kudos to her, man.
Yeah, I also think it's going to start with how much the transfer portal has changed all college sports and softball as well. A pitcher like Nicole May, I mean, every year she pitched at least 85 innings from freshman through senior year. You mentioned how bullpens are starting to be more part of the game. I mean, Oklahoma last year, 6 pitchers, Nicole May being one of them. I think it's going to be very rare to see a pitcher get that many innings for 4 years. I think that's kind of this is one of the last. Maybe there'll be the few occasional, but I think especially at the powerhouses, it's not going to be as common as it was, and in the way that Nicole May did it.
Well, Nicole May, team first. When Jordy Ball left, she had probably a good opinion. Okay, I'm going to be the ace. They bring in Kellen Maxwell. She could have just said, my last year, I'm going to go play somewhere and be in it. That's what I want to do. She didn't. It's just, I think it speaks volumes.
And attesting to what Hunter said about the longevity and how many innings she's pitched, you don't make a Big 12 all-freshman team. You don't get on those kinds of things when you're just another pitcher. And unfortunately, a lot of people have categorized her as that. But go look at the accolades. Just another pitcher isn't a Big 12 all-freshman or Big 12 All-American mention and things. You just don't put people that are just another pitcher on those types of things. She's done it all. She was an integral part of the national championship run with this dynasty. Big kudos to Nicole May. Great Sooner senior. And thanks for watching this video, and appreciate everyone that's on it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Kudos to Nicole May. What a great Sooner. Till next time. Boomer.